A lot going down in the last 24 hours. What is up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Enjoying your morning so far. I got my coffee with me. What are you guys sipping on? And it was this past 24 hours that Hasan was banned on Twitch. I'm not going to dive into the intricate details of exactly why he was banned. He has now responded to said ban. Will he be banned for much longer by Twitch? Most likely not. But diving back on a beef that actually stems all the way back to June of 2023, because it was Hasan being banned by Twitch most recently. And then out of nowhere, Nickmercs responding to that, you know, smoking on that pack, to which Hasan had a response for Nickmercs. As he said, remember when you DM me to say it was really messed up that I made fun of Dr. Disrespect's cheating scandal on Bro's wedding anniversary and then unfollowed, but now also you bring up his infidelity? I hope we can resolve our other ideological differences in the future as well. So for those of you who are unaware of this beef, yes, all the way back to 2023, this is before Doc had admitted to some very serious allegations we've talked about time and time again. It was Hasan making the infidelity or the Doc cheat on his wife joke live on stream.
Yes, he is more loyal to Nickmercs having his skin than his own wife. I know. Yes, he's more loyal to that. I mean, he's also more loyal to Shungite, really. Bro, up to Shungite. You know what I mean?
And in response to this, at the time, it was Nickmercs defending Dr. Disrespect. I think it's important to clarify. Again, this is back in June of 2023. So, you know, just over a year and a half ago, where Nick defended Doc and then called out Hasan. And those two then kept going back and forth in a little bit of a feud. As Hasan said, Nick eventually unfollowed him, maybe even blocked him. And so it was Nick defending Doc because of Hasan's joke.
Even the Jakes of the world and those people, they get that. This is how they do it, Chad. This is their game. This is the game they play. And you know, I think up until that week, Hasan and I were pretty cool. And I know he's not going to lose any sleep over our relationship or anything, man. I'm not either. But after hearing him say what he said about Doc, that motherfucker's dead to me. I DM'd him as soon as I heard it, and I said, you know what? Have your opinions. We can agree to disagree. You can say the things that you want to say, of course. But you're going to go up there and say that shit about Doc on his fucking his anniversary, right? It's a guy's anniversary. And you're saying shit like that in front of all those people? You're just going to let that rip? All right. I mean, fuck. You know, I mean, listen, I'm not... You could say a million other things, but why the fuck would you say that? I don't understand. I mean, have a like an ounce of decency. I don't know. That was crazy. I unfollowed him on everything. I DM'd that fucking guy, told him you're a prick for that, and that's that. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck about that. And you know what? I don't really care too much either. But I just wanted y'all to know that I saw that. I think it's crazy. And shout out to Doc for...
And why Hasan is bringing this up is because now you fast forward over a year and a half later, which I feel like, not defending either side here, but to give proper context, like we now know so much more about Doc. Like he has admitted to certain things. Obviously, Nick is now no longer taking side by Doc and of course has called him out, given the admissions he did make of inappropriate messages being exchanged with a minor. It's over a year and a half later, and that is when Nick then made the cheating on his wife comments in a recent stream after responding to Dr. Disrespect. Doc had called Nick a phony and a pansy, and so Nick brought up the, you know, him whole cheat on his wife situation.
Well, you know, whatever. We already know the dude cheated on his wife. Now he's talking about, this guy met my wife. I mean, motherfucker, you cheated on her. I met her? That's the highlight here? Yeah, I shook her hand at the Super Bowl halftime for 7 minutes. Yeah, I fucking met her. She was a nice lady. I feel bad for her, man. You know, I hope they figure it out. I seriously, I hope they figure it out. I hope it's great for them, man. I really do. I know it must be hard, this whole thing for them. I hope they figure it out. But I didn't go up there talking shit about his wife and his kid. I just made a little point that I think was important. How you doing this with a wife and kid? That's all I said. And I think it's a pretty fair fucking question. Because everybody thinks this guy is up on some fucking hilltop like we all pray to him or something. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing?
So that is why Nick responding to this whole Hasan stuff, and now Hasan saying that about Nick, and it's like this back and forth of two sides, and I'm like, we're still doing this 2 years later. But that is where the beef had started between these two, and it seems that beef has continued through the years. Playing the middle ground here, as per usual, I don't think that Hasan and Nickmercs probably have very many political views in common between them. Is that a crazy thing to say? So yeah, I don't think those two are ever going to probably get along, and now they've both made fun of Doc for cheating on his wife. So there's that. Till next time, I hope you guys all enjoy. All right, I'm gonna go sip on this double espresso and chocolate milk, and I'll see you back here sometime soon to talk about the future of Apex Legends, because there's a lot of more important stuff going down. It's crazy, but the Hasan and Nickmercs beef, it does continue. What do you guys think? We'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow morning. Take care.